Hey everybody, I'm Arius and welcome to the channel. First things first, there are timestamps in the video description below, so make sure you go and check that out if you're looking for a specific part of this video, or if you just want to skip to the actual loot farming methods. But I'm going to talk a little bit first about why you would farm loot. So the hype around Outriders is pretty big right now. A lot of people are farming different things, trying to get the legendary drops. And something I've heard is, well, why are you farming up legendaries if they're only going to be level 9? And as soon as the full game comes out, the level cap will increase and it'll just be useless. The response is, it won't be useless. What you have to remember is that Outriders has a crafting system where you can replace the mod of an item you have. And legendary weapons have a legendary mod, which is tier 3, which is the highest tier of mods. So, for instance, if you had this shotgun right here, you could take that mod of shots have a chance to levitate enemies and put that onto, let's say, 100 round LMG. And you can just spray the battlefield and every enemy will just be stuck floating in the air because there's no internal cooldown. That'll probably get nerfed, let's be honest. But you can put that on an LMG and you can levitate every enemy on the battlefield, giving everybody else on your squad free headshots and making it to where enemies just can't touch you. But that is one of the big reasons people are looking for legendaries in this game. And if you're looking for legendaries, boy, do I have some methods for you. So we're going to get into the 3 farming methods I have. The first one is going to be the Terra Infirma one. If you already know that, go ahead and skip to the second one. I know it's been all over YouTube, but I just wanted to cover it in this video just for posterity. And yeah, let's get into it. So this first method is going to require you to finish the main quest, or the part of it that is available in the demo, and is going to require the side quest Terra Infirma. For this Terra Infirma quest, we will go here to the banner and fast travel to the crossroads. In the crossroads, we'll realize that this area, which was previously unplayable, we can now cross. So once you see this beautiful and entirely useful cutscene of you jumping the small gap, we can get into the side quest. If you just continue along with the side quest, there will be a first group of enemies that you can clear out relatively quickly. And once you're done clearing this area, you will notice a restock box and a loot box. This loot box will be available anytime you restart your story or during the first run through of this side quest. And once you breach this barrier, here is where the farm begins. So for this farm, if you want to optimize it, you're going to want to get an auto shotgun. You're going to want these 3 skills: Temporal Blade, Twisted Rounds, Hunt the Prey. And as far as the skill tree, you're going to want to go into Arms Trick and Ace of Trumps. And keep in mind, this auto shotgun doesn't have to be anything special. I just picked up a 262 auto shotgun at the shop until I got this one, which is slightly better. You don't need a rare, you don't need any kind of mods, you just need a high firepower. The weapon leech definitely does help out, but it's not required. And yeah, let's get into it. Also, if you're doing this with multiple people, this might not work as effectively because there is health scaling whenever you get more people involved. However, there's a captain boss that will spawn here. We're going to use the rounds mod. We're going to teleport to him, slice, and put a clip into his head. Doing so, we kill him instantly, this is why Trickster is the fastest. And then, instead of completing the mission, we just die. You don't need to kill anything else here. We are just farming this area for the captain. And then you respawn right here, and you can do the same thing all over again. Your loot will not get reset. I've been told you get a small amount of XP from this if you're doing this before level 7. But yeah, this is the farm. It's not super exciting. With multiple people, it got a little bit difficult to deal with all of the damage and the more enemies. There's a lot of guns shooting at you if you can't burst down that captain in the first go. But yeah, this is infinitely repeatable. So long as there's an enemy left alive in this area, you will not progress the quest. You can, if this is your first time through, finish this quest and go turn it in, as you'll get a choice from 3 rare armors. And then once you turn it in, you can grab the quest from Shira again, come back, and do it all over again. But this will do it for the first farm. Now I will go ahead and show you the second. So here we are with the second farm. We are back in the lobby here with our character. We're going to select to go back to confront the altered at the tower. So you can set your story point in this game. It will overwrite, and if you want to get back to where you were, you will have to complete all the rest of the quests. I'm not sure if this affects picking up side quests, but I don't believe that is the case, as you'll see whenever I get in here that I still have the Terra Infirma side quest. But once we get in game here, we can talk about the second farm. So here we are loaded into the story point. We're just going to run through, go up the tower, except we're not going up the tower. Instead, we're going to take this right here, and we'll find a weapon box. So whenever you reset story points, you also reset these boxes. You can open this box, grab the loot. We're going to go back outside where we spawned, and there will be 2 weapon boxes behind us as well. This farm is efficient in terms of we don't have to do any combat. Honestly, if you're just hitting level 7, this might be one of the best ways to get some decent rares or some decent weapons to then go ahead and do the Terra Infirma fight. Because farming that Terra Infirma boss is not going to be easy unless you have a decent auto shotgun, a decent SMG, some kind of very close-up weapon that does some good damage. And then once we open this third box, we can return to lobby and do it all over again. We don't need to make any progress with the quest to set it back. Here I will do select story point, confront the altered at the tower, confirm, continue game, and you'll see we'll load into the exact same place and the chest will be back up. This farm is not going to be as efficient as the Terra Infirma farm as far as time goes if you have a decent kit and if you are a Trickster. But I could see if you were Pyromancer or Technomancer, the Terra Infirma fight being quite a bit harder actually. And this might be a good alternative for you. If you want to throw on some Netflix films, if you want to, you know, throw on some Arius YouTube videos, you know, that maybe that's something you want to do. This farm is going to be perfect. Requires no concentration at all. You're running, you're opening the box, you're picking up the loot. Very, very straightforward, very, very easy. It's going to take probably about, we could say if Terra Infirma takes 25 seconds to kill the boss, you can say this takes right about 50, maybe 50 seconds, maybe 60, maybe it's a full minute. This farm is super easy, super doable, requires very little attention, and yeah, let's get into the next one. So as a disclaimer, this farm is not going to be efficient as the other 2. If all you care about is getting loot and you don't care about the actual gameplay, well, then you've found the 2 farms for you. This is going to be for people who just can't do that same content over and over and over again, maybe need a little bit more of a breather, and is probably how I'm going to be playing the game. You know, a lot of people out there are going crazy for the best loot they can find. They're farming the same 20 seconds of content to get even 1 legendary, and I do respect that grind, and I will be on that grind for sure. But I think a lot of people fail to notice this is only day 2 of the demo when I'm recording this video. One of the YouTubers I know is playing this game a ton, already has 3 legendaries at the end of day 1. Guys, this game isn't going anywhere. The full game's not releasing till April 1st. Leave yourself some space to play this game. Don't burn out on it in the first 2 days, getting all the possible legendaries. Enjoy the game. Go here, select story point, start over the story. If you know, to be fair, this is as repetitive as something like Terra Infirma, but I think that the flow of gameplay is really nice, and is what makes this game so special, to me at least, is the actual interplay between your abilities, your cooldowns, saving them for certain enemies, so on and so forth. So what I'd recommend, if you want to get gear, just open loot boxes, kill enemies. You don't have to do the most efficient things. The game isn't coming out until April 1st. Once the full game's out, once we have expeditions, go ahead and farm everything as efficiently as possible. But right now, just enjoy the game. The demo's out for an entire month, and some of these people have gotten 3 legendaries already by the end of day 1. I don't see how this is sustainable gameplay. Go ahead, reset the story. Not the prologue, please, not the prologue. Reset the story to the first step of Rift Town. go ahead and play through the story again. It is really, really refreshing to go back to these enemies which you just destroyed early levels and actually see them tank a lot of bullets. And also, play some co-op. The Outriders Discord server has a ton of people looking for group. Or if you want to come into my Discord and see if some people want a game, that's very, very doable. Link in the description below. But yeah, guys, this is just a demo. Go ahead, have some fun, play some co-op. Man, the co-op scaling in this game is really, really fun. But yeah, go ahead and play this game with some friends. I ended up playing with 2 friends of mine, and they were both Pyromancers, and the damage was absolutely disgusting. There's some really, really funny moments. We were listening to music in the Discord as well, and we were bobbing our ADS with the music, throwing out abilities on when the beat dropped. And it was just, I had a hilarious time, and some of the most fun I've had playing this game, playing co-op. Don't let yourself already get bogged down into the boring farms. There'll be plenty of time for that when the main game comes out. Just enjoy yourself. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. That's as much advice as I can give. I will have a video coming out soon on where every loot box is in the game, so that as you're playing through the story, like I recommend, you can get all of that loot without missing a single box. That's going to be it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you learned anything new, please do leave a like on this video and a comment below. Let me know what class you're enjoying the most. I plan on doing a video about the classes, but spoiler alert, I really didn't expect to like Devastator, but it's looking like that's going to be my main, one of my main characters going into full game. It's so fun. Thanks so much for watching the video, and take care.